What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to break down a rather disturbing badge cam video, one of the most disturbing ones that I've actually done on the channel before. Let me give you guys some background. Right now we have two ladies and a couple of kids that recently got pulled over by the police officers, and this is out of LA County, California. Um, during the whole entire investigation there, the police found out that the kids were not in their car seats. There were about 3 or 4 kids in the car at the time. The driver had an expired driver's license. In addition to that, they suspect him of being driving under the influence, and he also was driving with his headlights off. So not a good situation all around, right? So that's basically the situation we're walking into right now, and the officers are trying to place the young lady on the ground under arrest. All right, let's get into it.
Literally attached to me, bro.
I
Please.
understand that. But listen, at this point,
She has a car seat.
Okay,
Can
listen.
you please listen and hear me out? Please. Please.
okay,
Please.
go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to me.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
I can get a car seat for her.
I
can
understand
have
you
someone take
I'm
me.
listening to you.
Look at me.
I am.
I'm a mother. I take care of this baby by myself.
Okay?
And I have done a damn good job. Cause look how big she is. Look how healthy she is.
I'm not saying you're doing a bad job taking care of her. I'm
But
saying
that's what you
happened.
are. You don't have to do all this. You don't have to take all our
I'm
kids.
saying what led up to it is the problem.
What led up to it? Because why did she tell us that we could take our baby? We can have somebody. Please don't touch my baby.
Don't make this any harder than what it already is.
Why is it that she told us that we could find somebody to come pick us up and come get the kids and put them in car seats? He has a car seat.
okay, I'm
He
telling you
can
where
go
we're at.
home. All I need to do is go get mine. I
Backwards
swear
anymore.
to God.
We're past that point. We didn't realize that you guys had that many kids. You guys each have a kid in the back seat.
You've
without
seen
car
him when you
seats.
flashed the light.
Okay.
You
didn't
seen
really
her
look at him
baby,
at first,
you
but we're
seen
past that
mine, and
point,
you
so-
seen her.
Okay, so do you want me to grab the baby, or are you going to hand the baby over nicely?
Okay.
All right.
I can have somebody come get her.
No,
No,
okay.
we're not going to do that.
I don't want to have to snatch her and have my partners grab your arms. That's the last thing I want
Okay,
to do.
we're trying not to do
If
this.
you don't want to do that, then why won't you just let us get us our
Because we're
kids
going to
home
take the
safely?
baby one way or another, okay? And I don't want to be rude about it. So
If
let me
you
have
guys
the
have
baby.
kids, then why don't you guys understand?
That's why we're doing what we're doing.
I
It's
literally
nothing
never been in
personal.
trouble. I've never had a warrant. I don't have anything. Why can't I just save my baby?
All right, you ready?
No. Please, let me hold on to her,
Okay,
please.
listen.
Please.
She's gonna grab the baby, and if you do not let her take the baby, they will hold you and handcuff you.
Can we speak, please?
I am
No, we
speaking.
are speaking our
Okay.
You guys are surrounding me, please.
Okay, I have been.
I want to talk like reasonable. I don't want. This
Okay.
is not reasonable. You guys are all surrounding me. I don't like that.
So I will tell you this.
So I'm not sure if you guys noticed that, but in a situation where, tell me if I'm wrong here, I would expect the lady on scene would be the one that probably, connects with the mother on the scene right now. But instead, in the beginning of this video, this badge cam, it seems as if she's the most aggressive person there. Just her whole stance, her whole demeanor. The gentleman there seems honestly a lot calmer than she is at this point. And normally you look for a female officer to make a female suspect or whatever it may be feel more comfortable in whatever situation that they're currently in. But in this case, she's doing the complete opposite, ratcheting up the tension, being very forceful, refusing to have a conversation. The woman is literally saying, okay, fine, if I'm going to jail, can we at least have somebody, can somebody else come and pick up my child? No. Well, from what the police officer said, not even what the lady just said, they were going to allow them to go before, but then they realized there was more kids in the car. Now they can't allow them to go. I'm not. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
I'll give you the option. You can either hand her the baby, or you can walk over to that car right there and place the baby in the car seat for us.
If you have a car seat, then why can't you just drive us home?
We're not at this point. You've already committed a crime. Okay.
How was I gonna get home? I was gonna have to walk with her regardless. It's not my fault. I got stranded. The person.
Someone else should have been called.
Can you listen?
I am listening.
I don't have anybody.
Okay.
I'm literally like on my own. I was dropped off.
I sympathize with that.
But why? So why are you taking my baby?
Because what led us up to this point?
What led up to the point?
You guys were in a car, driving without your lights on. No one's a licensed driver.
His
No one
his lights are off. There's something wrong with it.
And no one has car seats in the car for the children. That
She
is
has
a
a car seat.
okay, that is a big safety concern.
She has a car seat.
Not in this car.
It is in the car because if you pop the trunk, it's in the trunk.
They were not in the car seat.
It's in the trunk.
Okay, the child needs to be in a car seat. That is an issue.
So if we wouldn't have, if they wouldn't have picked me up and I would have been kidnapped or sex trafficked, then what happened? Then what would have happened?
That didn't happen.
No,
That didn't
but
happen.
I'm just saying that happened. People get kidnapped.
I understand that.
I was
but
just
that
trying
did
to
not
get
happen.
home.
And
Okay.
kids die in car accidents because they're not properly secured.
And we weren't driving fast.
Okay.
Somebody else could have been driving without headlights to make it even worse.
Okay.
But we can see them.
They can't see you.
Okay.
Okay, but at this point we're
Why are
parked,
we
we're
arguing?
pulled over.
Why are we
Okay.
arguing?
We're not arguing. I'm just trying
We're
to.
just going in circles.
I'm trying to talk to you.
And again, I come back to my same points again. Why is it does it seem as if that when the woman becomes involved in the conversation, that's when things seem to go the opposite way than what you'd expect another woman would bring to this conversation. So right now in this situation, she's saying, okay, so I can't leave my child here. I don't want to leave my child with you guys. And she's trying to figure out what can we possibly do to make sure that doesn't happen. She's literally saying, so you guys had a car seat. You said you guys had a car seat. So now you don't have a car seat. So like, what was I supposed to walk home with him, with my child? Like, what was the plan when you guys told me that I would be able to go? Rightfully so. That seems like a very fair question to me. So once again, we're back at the same spot. Why is this lady seem to be the most aggressive person there? Surrounded by men, the lady is the most aggressive one there. So far, at least. Let's keep going.
You guys aren't listening.
We are listening, but at this point we've gone in circles. We've gone around and around and around.
So how can you guys say that, oh, you have kids, but you don't understand? What would you have done if you were stranded?
I would have called the sheriff's station and said, hey, look, I'm stranded. I need to get someone a ride to get with me and my kid.
I was not aware that sheriff station give rides.
It's not that we give rides, but if someone is stranded with a baby,
That would be me and you both.
last thing we want is them to get in a car without a car seat and have that baby
but
secure
we're
and
literally
safe.
not that far from our house.
Okay, we're not at that point. Okay, we've already talked about that.
So why
Okay,
did
so are you
but my thing is,
listen to me.
Can you listen to me?
I have been listening, but you are not listening to us. Okay? We have explained everything to you. You're not listening to what we're saying. We're trying to do what's best for your children right now. And forcefully taking the child from you is not what's best.
Taking my child from me is not what's best.
Okay, but if you will not let us do our job and safeguard
If you
these
guys
children,
could do your job, you would understand that we have 3 small children.
At
And
this point-
if you can just let us get our
Okay.
kids home,
We're done.
it wouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
You're not
we're
even
done talking
listening
about
to
this.
me.
I am.
There's a lot of people saying that, she's basically barking up the wrong tree in this situation. The police officers don't care. And even if that's the case, they can't change their law. They have their policies, they have their procedures. I've done a lot of these videos before, and I think I've said it many times before as well. One thing I've learned from a lot of these police videos, they have a lot of discretion about what crimes and citations they choose to issue. Just because they see something in front of them that violates the law, does that mean they have to act on it? They do have wiggle room. All right? So when they're pretending as if now we have no choice but to do this, I'm screaming, this is a lie. Because I promise you, if their buddy was the one speeding down the road, if it was 5 miles over, 6 miles over, 7 miles over, they'll probably get a laugh out of it, and nobody would have ever heard about it. They choose what laws they enforce. All right?
You're
and
not.
I have been. Okay, we're done talking about
It would
this.
be
So what
different
we're
if it
gonna do
was
now?
Can you listen to me, please?
I have been listening this whole time.
No, you're not. Because if
I
you were
have been.
listening and you had children, you would understand.
I do understand.
And I feel like what was best at that point was to just try and get my kid home. That's it. And my baby has never been in danger.
Like I said, once again, given the circumstances, I don't believe that they have to take this child from this mother right now. What I do believe, however, is that the mother probably will have to go with the police officers for child endangerment. If what they say is true, driving in at night with no lights on, the driver is drunk, expired license, no one in the car seat, well, that's textbook child endangerment. Okay, again, they don't have to, but you can't really argue that they did. What I would say is the fact that there is a reasonable conversation to be had to say, why not let somebody else come and pick up these kids so you don't have to throw these kids into DCF or whatever child protective services you may have in wonderful California. No offense to anybody who lives in California. But at the end of the day, these kids get forcibly taken. They go with some stranger in the in between. And then guess what? At the end of the day, they end up calling for a family member to come pick them up anyway. What is the purpose of that? Who does that serve? What does that serve? No one. No one at all.
Never been any type of
Your baby was in
anything.
danger tonight by being in this car without being in a car seat, driving around the town. That was what
We weren't
the
driving
baby was in
around the
danger
town.
for.
I was just trying to get home.
Baby was endangered, traveling in a motor vehicle without being in a child.
And I'll give everybody fair warning now. If you were a little bit, this one bothered me. So that should give you guys a little bit of an idea of how rough this was. All right, this one bothered me.
Okay, and they all knew that. They both
Everyone
shined the
knew that.
light. She seen her baby.
Okay.
They seen mine, and they seen the other baby. Y'all knew we had three babies in the car.
We're done with this conversation. It hasn't been going anywhere. You aren't
Because
listening to
you
what I'm
guys
telling
aren't
you.
trying to
All right,
understand.
We
are
are.
you gonna give up the baby nicely, or am I gonna have to grab and you're gonna grab your hands? I don't want to do that, but
Okay.
those are your two options.
Can you please just listen to me?
We have. Okay.
Please?
Okay. She's gonna grab the baby.
Can you guys wait, no, listen, please, please, please.
You're making the baby cry.
You're making the baby.
Stop.
Please, let me hold on to it for 2 more minutes, please. Please, 2 more minutes.
No.
2 more minutes.
Stop, don't fight me.
Okay.
Sorry, can you come on?
Please. No, please.
And if anybody has been around very young kids, you guys recognize that cry. That is a very young child. All right. If you've ever been around kids for any length of time when they're a newborn, that's what they sound like. Okay.
Take her out. Get her into the car.
Explorer behind her.
Get off the car.
Stay in the car.
Get my son, bro.
Stay in the car. Get back in the car.
Come get my
Get back in the
son,
car.
bro. You got custody, bro. Don't touch my son. No, I care about my baby, but I'm not about to let y'all. Listen, okay, so record me, bro. I care about my baby, and y'all don't. My baby is black and Mexican, bro. I don't have custody of my baby. I have custody of my baby. So what's going on? No, because y'all doing me wrong. I'm
Other
sitting
two
here
are in the
recording.
car.
I swear to God on everything I love, bro. Y'all not taking my baby from the arm. Y'all gonna have to shoot me dead to take baby from my arm. Y'all gonna have to shoot me dead to. I'm not about to let you take my baby on my life. I'm not about to. No, bro, move. Come get my baby, bro. They not about to take my baby, bro. My baby 3 months. My baby 3 weeks. You gonna hurt him, bro?
Stop. You're gonna hurt the baby.
You hurting my baby, bro. On my life, you're not taking my baby, bro. Move. You hurting my baby, bro. I'm not letting go. You're breaking his leg, bro. Hey, get this on recording.
Let go of the baby.
Y'all punch me, bro. Get that on record. That punch me, bro. Hey, he broke my.
And yeah, guys, that's where that comes to an end right there. So, for me, and I'm not sure if a lot of people agree with me, the most disturbing part of that video wasn't even that scene with that piece of garbage punching a mother with a child in her hands. It was the fact that these children were being forcibly taken from mothers. I always say, sometimes you can't really put your finger on what's wrong in a situation, but sometimes it just you feel it and you know it when it happens. This is one of those situations. It's just wrong. There is a way, there's a better way. I don't care what your policy is. At the end of the day, you still have a soul, you still have a heart. I don't care what your policy says. Because I guarantee your policy says that you should give everybody a ticket, but I guarantee that's not how it works with your buddies. I guarantee you if your friend's son gets caught joyriding, I guarantee you he gets a break. So in a situation where this does not benefit anybody, especially the kids, in fact, this is a detriment to the kids in the situation. Why didn't they do something different? Why did they pretend they couldn't do anything different? All right. This didn't get as near of all the other things I see on the internet about how this is wrong, that's wrong, racism, this and everything else. I'm surprised this didn't get as much attention as it has. It deserves way more attention. And again, in one of those states like California, where they preach how everything is sunshine and rainbows out there, things like this happen. Guys, I appreciate you checking in on another video. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace.